Would Robin Hood work more than one job? Would he be okay with it? It's the question we're going to look at. Overemployed. This is, I think, the new Robin Hood badge of honor. I steal from the rich to give to the poor. But in this case, the poor is me, because these big companies can afford it. They're not paying me what I'm worth. If I can get one or two, dare I say 3 companies to pay me at the same time, screw them. I think that's what's going on with this. You be the judge. Brian Roque, in this Business Insider article, confesses to working not for one large company, not for 2. Yes, you guessed it. What comes next? 3. Brian is pulling down 3 checks, and he's proud of it. This guy is the new Robin Hood. I doubt he's wearing tights, though. Let's look into the situation. He was working for Amazon as a software engineer. He's laid off. He was so freaked out by it, he went to live with his parents at home because he thought, I don't want to get laid off again. It was very traumatizing. I get it. It's real. It sucks when you get laid off. Rocks your world. So I get it. He goes and lives with his parents and locks in a job with IBM. But he's not ready to move out yet. In fact, still worried about getting laid off. The trauma's still there. Well, he gets an opportunity to go work for Meta when a recruiter knocked on his digital door. That's right. The Facebook parent company Meta. Well, they obviously know he's working at IBM, and they ask him if he wants to work for them. I'm shortening the story. He says, sure, I'll leave IBM and come work for you, Meta, but there's a problem. He didn't leave IBM and Meta didn't check. So now he's working 2 jobs. And then he landed another from Tinder. I wonder if he swiped left or swiped right on that one. How did that happen? This guy, he got an offer from Tinder. And so you know what? He negotiated the 2 against each other. He's already got a new salary from Meta. Tinder comes calling. He goes, well, listen, I'm making this for Meta. You want me to swipe left? You want me to swipe right? What do you want me to do? So he negotiated against them, Meta, and he got the job. So now, 15 months later, he's employed 3 times, and he's earning a combined salary of, wait for it, $820,000 a year. I mean, I got to clap for this, Brian. I don't think it's right, but man, it's effective. And somewhere in enchanted fairy tale heaven, Robin Hood is clicking his heels together and snapping his own tights on his leg. Well, I'll be. Brian is stealing from the rich to give to the poor. There's a whole community of Brians out there. They describe themselves as overemployed, and they're getting away with it. There's actually a true Robin Hood. The real Robin Hood of this movement is a guy who goes by the name of Isaac. Kind of weird, but maybe this guy's the Neo, right? Maybe he's the Neo of the overemployed. He's the man. He has a blog called Overemployed and started in 2021 to share his secrets to all the other overemployed workers. He's their Moses. He's their Isaac. Well, today there are 300,000 members in his community on Discord and Reddit who celebrate one another's successes, commiserate on their failures, and swap secrets for fooling their bosses. Oh my gosh. So the question I have for you fine folks, do you have a problem with this? Do you think it's okay? Because I don't see any evidence that these 3 organizations, IBM, Meta, and Tinder, know that Brian is knocking down a full salary from all of them. I mean, you talk about sister wives. This dude has got the sister bosses. Wow! To the tune of $820,000. You got to give the guy credit for pulling it off. If you think he's stealing, he's doing it well. I dare say some of you don't think there's anything wrong with this. You go, you know what? Screw them. They treat us like crap, the boss, the man. If I can get it, I'm going to get it. I just wonder if the shoe were on the other foot and you were leading Brian and you knew Brian was knocking down 3 salaries and trying to squeeze 3 jobs into one day. I don't care how long the day is. I don't think it's ethical. I don't think it's right. He's certainly not telling them. But then there's another question. What's going on with the leadership, the management of those 3 companies, IBM, Meta, and Tinder, where they can let him get away with this? How do they even not know? I'm not for monitoring people and monitoring their keystrokes, but how's he getting away with it? And then I had this thought. I don't think Brian Roque is very smart. This has got to be a pseudonym. Couldn't be his real name in an article. Did he just out himself? Did he just out himself in this Business Insider article? Please tell me, Brian, you're not that stupid. You pulled off 3 jobs to the tune of $820,000 and then got so excited you told Business Insider? You think they didn't report this up the ladder? You telling me the publicity department didn't see this article? I've got questions. What do you think?